Hello, everyone. It's 4:15 in the morning, and I'm not drinking now, and I only had a couple of drinks. I was the designated driver tonight, but sometimes being the designated driver uh, gives you more of a chance to reflect on things than if you were a drunk person. I realize if you're just at a bar witnessing what is going on around you, uh, sometimes you need to just it gives you the opportunity to take a step back, uh, look at who your friends are, and be like, what is going on with my life? That is sort of a little bit how I felt tonight, and it made me feel like I've had a couple of nights where I've been drinking and was like, oh, I should do a video now that I've been drinking, but then I feel uninspired to talk about stuff. Now I had a couple of drinks earlier, and now I'm home safe, and I feel inspired to talk about a couple of things. Things that annoy me. Here we go. This could go on forever, but I don't want it to. Here's just what's on my mind right now. It annoys me when attractive girls look to me for validation about their attractiveness, uh, when really they don't care if I find them attractive or not. They just want to hear it from whatever. Uh, I consider myself to be a funny person. Uh, I've come to realize that because people laugh at the things that I say. I have people that watch these videos and tell me that they enjoy them and find them entertaining. Uh, so that's how I've come to the conclusion that I'm funny, and I feel uh, fine saying that I'm funny. I don't feel cocky or like a douchebag for saying that I'm funny. I'm just think like that's my thing. I'm funny, and we can move on. So it floors me that girls who get hit on all the time when they go out uh, are so self-conscious about the way that they look. Like take all the data that you've been able to collect over the years from guys hitting on you in high school, guys hitting at you when you're in college, anytime you go out to a bar, guys buy you drinks, you realize that this isn't the world of ugly people, right? Like you get that you're special and you're getting special treatment, and you get all of that, and yet you feel the need to be like, nah, do you think I'm pretty? Like, yeah, I think you're pretty, but why the fuck do we have to talk about it? Here's what annoys me. Uh, you being like, yeah, I'm a hot bitch, that annoys me. Two, needing my validation. You're attractive. People will bring it up to you without you soliciting it. So why are you bringing up the whole "do you think I'm attractive" thing? That is so annoying. Like, and then the whole fact that you're bringing up with me so that it gives you the confidence to go blow some other dude. Like that, why are you looking for my validation? Like, man, if Nat hadn't said such nice things to me tonight, I would not have had the confidence to blow that fucking douchebag I met in the bar. Thank God for Nat. He is such a good friend. Goddamn. I'm just wondering what goes through the girl's head when she's looking to me for validation. Like, I don't, like, I just love the whole, like, I, I can say some really beautiful, sincere things to a girl, and they're like, ah, oh, thanks, and they fly away. They go with that information to making them feel better for whatever the fuck else they're gonna do that night. It, it annoys me. Uh, Other things that annoy me. I'm gonna say this annoys me, then we're gonna talk about why it shouldn't annoy me. I am annoyed by people who to me present themselves in a certain way when I know enough about them to know that it is not true. Uh, and I have to say that like I'm listening to all this gossip and it's not true and you're not really that way. These are facts. I know facts about you. I know that you are not the way you present yourself to me. So why do you feel the need to present yourself this way when we both know it's bullshit? Like, why are we wasting our time with you acting this way? And I become an asshole if I call you out on the fact that I know that you're lying to me. When did I become the bad guy? That's how I feel about it. And then I think about the fact that maybe I don't always represent myself honestly. And that's the case with everyone. It's something we all do. It's every every person that you're around, you act a certain way around them. And so there's no real way to know who you are exactly. This is going to get complicated. Even being somewhat, I feel fairly sober, and I'm not sure I'm going to explain this as well as I want to explain this. There's the person that you think you are. There's the person that everyone else thinks that you are, and they all have a different opinion. And then there's the person that you actually are. And you and everyone else will always be wrong about who you are. You will never be the person that you think you are. They will never understand you truly. And that will be the case for you'll spend your entire life trying to figure out who you are, and you will never figure it out, which is sort of sad. You will never figure out what all of your limitations are. You'll never figure out exactly what you can accomplish. You will try things because you thought you could do them, and you will fail. And there will be things that you tell yourself, I can't do that, and you could have done it. You just didn't know that. And you will spend your entire life uh, trying to figure it out, making an ass of yourself, failing, and despite all those failures, you will still die being wrong. Because what you can and cannot accomplish will also change who you are changes throughout your life. So you'll never just have a day where you like, I know exactly who I am and what I can do, and tomorrow I may not be that person, but today I know exactly who I am. You'll never have a day like that. You'll always be wrong. And the people around you will always be wrong, but sometimes they might be closer to the truth than you are, which is kind of terrifying. To me, anyway. I don't like the idea that I think that people have a certain perception of me and who I am, and I say, like, I'm not that person, but what if they're right and I'm wrong? What if I am the person that they think that I am? That the limitations that the people around me have put on me that I think are ridiculous are not ridiculous. Uh, this whole idea that, like, people have this thing like, Nat should be alone for the rest of his life. And I'm like, that's not true. But there's a lot of hard evidence and a lot of people who back up uh, the thing that I disagree with. Maybe they are all right and I'm wrong. It's scary to think that they know me better than I know myself. Uh, when you start to think that way, that's not good. I will continue to go through life saying that they're wrong. Uh, Also keeping in mind, and I knowing in the back of my head that I might be wrong and they might be right, and maybe this is just how this shit is supposed to go. I think it's fucked up, but that's life. It's full of disappointments. Uh, so yeah, I get mad at people when I know that they're misrepresenting themselves, but then I wonder if I misrepresent myself too, because and that's the social contract that we all have, that you don't just walk up to someone that you meet and just lay it all out there. You don't just whip your dick out. Uh, that's not cool. So you meet someone for the first time and you're polite to them and stuff like that, and you get to know each other, and then you realize, oh hey, I can joke around with this person, and let them know that I have like a weird sense of humor or whatever, and so then you're being a closer representation of who you actually are. But how can you ever really truly, I mean, I guess if you marry the person, if they're your soulmate or whatever, they're seeing you as best you can, but even so, aren't there still some things that you keep to yourself? Is there ever anyone that is going to fully, truly understand you in your life? I, it's a nice idea, but I don't think that it actually works out that way. 10 minutes already. I don't think I need to say anymore. This wasn't even necessarily. It's funny that in the fucking video that I talk about how I think I'm funny, this is not really a funny video. This is me venting about things that make me angry. I used to be really depressed. Not to say that I'm not still depressed, I just handle it better. Uh, but when I was younger and I was depressed, I realized that I could uh, make people laugh about the things that depress me. And that was my way of dealing with it. Now I'm older, and I think that things just make me angry. So now I'm still in that sort of period of trying to figure out how the things that make me angry can be funny to other people, and that can be my way of dealing with it. Uh, which it's my medicine. It's just like I'll be okay complaining about stuff if I know that other people uh, enjoy listening to me complain about other stuff. And then someday I'll die. We're done talking for the night. It's 4:30, and I'm getting up at 9 to help Kim move, so I gotta go do that. This has been another episode of Net drinks water and has a semi-rational conversation with himself about things that upset him. All right, have a good night, everyone.